Now why have used a roundup function? Because if we divide any value by 3, it will round up. If the value is first, second, third, it will show me value first. If we divide second, 4, 5, 6 by 3, the outcome will show as 2. That's the reason I'll use a roundup function. It will show you the max value of roundup. Now I want to reflect a year. For that I will create a new column. Here also you can add a new column, or if you can click on just click right click. Multiple options are available. You can select a column. Now I want a year. Simple, I want a year. I will select from a date table. Now we have created a day, month, quarter and year. Let's create a fiscal quarter and fiscal year. To create a fiscal quarter, I will add a new column. I will write fiscal quarter. Now fiscal quarter means the quarter is starting from April onward. Means April, May, June is quarter 1. In normal calendar, if we can see, it is reflecting Jan, Feb, March as a first quarter. So we want to reflect this should be the Jan, Feb, March should be a last quarter for the last year. For that we will write a formula, normal if condition. If the quarter is equal to first, means Jan, Feb, March, then reflect 4, or else from a quarter table -1. It means if reflect Jan, Feb, March, reflect 4, or else for other quarter, means for example if there is a quarter is May, June, April, May, June, it will reflect a first quarter for fiscal quarter. Instead of previously it was showing second quarter. That's the reason I have used -1 sign. Now adding one more column, fiscal year. Fiscal year we can use the same logic, if function. Our logic is we will use if quarter is first, then if quarter is first, then we will use the last year. So how we can do it? We can select a year -1, or else reflect a same quarter, same year. So if you can see, normal year is reflecting 2017 and in fiscal it is reflecting 2014. Means the 1st January 2017 it is reflecting the fiscal quarter is reflecting the last quarter for 2016. Now let's create one more column which reflect fiscal period. We'll reflect the fiscal quarter and year in proper format. That's the reason we will use quarter. From a date table we will use fiscal quarter. We'll add with the emphasis sign, use hyphen, emphasis sign, and we will reflect use right function and take from a date table fiscal year and comma 2. Now it will create a fiscal period in quarter 4 hyphen 16. We need to create one more column. This column will work as a helper column to arrange a fiscal period in proper form for a sorting purpose. I'll name as short fiscal period. Short fiscal period. Simply we need to take fiscal year and need to multiply with the 10 and add from a data table the quarter. Now just click on enter. It will create a new column. Now I have used this formula because we have multiplied with 10, so it will add a 0 after year. It will reflect as a 2016 instead of 20160, and we have added a quarter, means it will, instead of 0 it will reflect 1 2 3 4, because if we normally apply a sorting in fiscal quarter, it will club all the quarter, means 2004 16 17 18 19 19 20 will reflect together. But if we use a short function, short fiscal period, it will reflect quarter 4 16, quarter first 17, quarter second 17, this way. That's the reason. So for that we will select fiscal period and apply a short function as per short fiscal period. Now also we'll create one more helper column. If needed, we'll reflect a month and year. Month and year. Normally we'll take a month column. He will take first year column, or else normally we will use from a date table, month and hyphen date table year. From Jan 17, and we will create one column for assign a short function for this. We will add one column, short month and year, month and year. The formula is we will use a year from a date table and multiply with 100 and add a month afterward. Sorry, we will take a year. We will take a year first, and instead of month we will use month number, because month column is containing a text. That's the reason we'll use a month number. Okay, so we'll also apply a short function for month and year, short by month and year column. Okay, now we have created our table. Now we mark as a date table. We'll select a date. It is validated successfully. We'll click it OK. Now our table is created, which contain a date, day, month number, month, quarter, year, fiscal quarter, fiscal year, fiscal period. Fiscal period we have created as a helper column for sorting purpose. We add one column which have month and year, and we added one column for help as a helper column for sorting for month and year. So our date table is created.